Good day, viewers. This is FrinxLinx, and welcome to something that isn't Paper Mario, but something much bigger. This is going to be the first introduction, I guess you could say, to the first ever Whoolist Super Smash Bros. Invitational Tournament. Super Smash Bros. Brawl, that is. Yours truly is going to be hosting it, just so you know. It is going to be not Whoolist run, it is just going to be run by me, but it is going to be open to any and all Whoolist members. Really, the number one rule, or the number one way to get into the tournament, I guess you could say, there are three things you have to do. 1, you have to be a Whoolist member and subscribe to Whoolist. 2, you need to be subscribed to me. And 3, you need to add me as a contact. Those last two may seem like I'm trying to be a sub-whore or something of the sort, but I assure you it is not the reason. The two reasons I will get into, actually very important reasons I will get into momentarily. So yeah. Those aren't really the only, those are the three requirements. You need to be a level 1 or on in Whoolist. You need to be subscribed to Whoolist, you need to be subscribed to me, and you need to add me as a contact. I will explain the sub me and add me as a contact momentarily as soon as I get through the stuff I have wanting to get through on this list that I made. Now we're actually going to talk about the tournament. The way to participate. Comment on this video, whether it be on my channel or the Whoolist uploaded version of this. Comment on the video saying, 1, I want to be a part of the tournament. You can't just put, oh, you're awesome, yeah, because I won't take that as a request. You need to say, I want to be a part of the tournament. Now, oh, sorry, burped a little there. You need to say, I want to be a part of the tournament. The other thing you need to put in this comment is whether or not you have a capture card. Be honest and don't try and BS me. Now, the reason for this is because I am going to pick people with capture cards over people who don't have them. Now, it may seem weird and kind of stupid and weird, I already said weird, to you guys, but there is a method to my madness. The reason for this is because I want to upload the tournament in all of its parts and in its entirety to YouTube. Now, again, I'm not going to be uploading it to the Whoolist channel. I am just asking George for a chance to put up this notice so everyone, you know, has maximum I want to be a part of this kind of feel. It's all going to be on my channel, so that is one reason you should subscribe and add me as a contact. Because if you're going to be in this thing, all the videos and stuff are going to be on my channel. So, there's one reason. So yeah, that's the two things you have to put in the comment. And you have to comment on this video. Whether it be on my channel or Whoolist, it doesn't matter. I'm going to be monitoring both things. Judging on how... It's all going to judge on how popular this video gets in the span of a couple days or a day, is when the tournament's going to be held, but I will get into that much later. Now, the people that are going to be picked are going to be picked at random. I am going to... right off the bat, if someone comments they're going to be in the tournament. But that's until we get more than the required amount. The tournament is going to be either a 16-man or a 32-man tournament. The reason for this is because I don't know how the response is going to be yet. I hope that everyone's like, yes, let's do this, this sounds awesome. But 32 men, that's really hard to keep track of and do in the span of a couple days, which is what was my original plan to do for the tournament. It's really hard to keep track of for one guy, which is me, to monitor and do all that as well, because I am the only guy running this thing. So 16 is more likely. Also, I think that's around the more around the participant way. So right off the bat, if you comment, you're the only comment, you're instantly in the tournament. But as people comment more, say it's going to be a 16-man tournament, and there's 32 comments saying, yeah, I want to be a part of it, again, I'm less likely to have a 32-man tournament. I'm more likely going to have the 16. Now, if there's 100 people saying, let's do this thing, it's probably going to be a 32-man bracket. But even though there's 32 people saying, I want to be a part of this, I'm not going to slam dunk them all into a 32-man bracket. It's more likely going to be a 16-man bracket, 16 people getting invited, and I'm going to be in it, so that's an automatic 1. So it's more likely to be a 32 or like a 26, or I haven't decided. It's either going to be a 16 or a 32, definitely. But we'll see depending on how the feedback is from the video. Now, if you have any questions or concerns about what I just said, how to comment, although it's pretty much self-explanatory, how to comment, what to do, yada yada, you just PM me. The tournament is going to be run by me and me alone, not Whoolist. Although I am putting this on Whoolist and it am going under the Whoolist name, it is not going to be Whoolist run. It is going to be run by me. All the videos are going to be on my channel, and yeah. Okay. So, as I said before, it was recommended that you have a capture card because I will take people with capture cards over people who do not have capture cards. If it comes down to it and people say, I don't have a capture card but I want to be in it, and I get more of those people than people who actually have capture cards and want to be in this thing, I'm going to set up the bracket so the people with capture cards get paired, or a person with a capture card gets paired up with someone who doesn't have one, so the person with a capture card can record it and send it to me. Now, about if you are going to capture your footage from your match, about the video, there's no audio required. Just send me the video. If you want to comment over it, great, just do that. It takes a lot of editing magic for that, for you. It's a lot more strenuous on you. But if you just want to record the thing, go right ahead. Now, I'm going to give probably an email to where I want you to send my videos. But there's going to be probably the next day, depending on how this responds. Probably in the next day or so, I'm going to have we'll get to that in a minute. But that's pretty much it. Just make sure you have the thing recorded. You don't need audio. It's a lot less strenuous on you, and I know how that'll be. One thing about the videos, though, don't leave it like 30 minutes long. Just make the match. Edit it yourself so it's just the match. It's a lot less work for me, so that means I can get the video up sooner, and a bunch of good stuff like that. Also, only one person needs to record the match. If you both have a capture card, you both want to record it, just privately decide who's going to do that, and we'll be all set on that. I think that covers everything about that. Comment in the video saying you want to be a part of it, and whether or not you have a capture card. And that's all the other stuff I said. It'll be picked at random. Don't troll. Please don't troll anything if you're not picked. It's all going to be based on what I said, and it's going to be picked at random depending on what goes on. So that's all that. I've already wasted enough time on that, so we're going to get to the actual tournament structure of things. What's going to be going on, how it's going to be set up, yada yada. Now, as you all know, it's probably going to be all internet-related, intertwined, sorry. But I'll get to that in a minute. I'm going to start with the rules for the tournament. It is going to be timed 5-minute matches with 3 live stock. Anything different is unacceptable. Also, adding on to that, there are going to be all items on. Maybe you can, if you decide on something with another guy, it's like, yo, dude, I hate these things. Do you mind if we take them out? That's fine, but like Smash Brawls and stuff, and just make sure you don't put all items off. If there are a couple you mutually want off, go right ahead. But I want all items just for maximum lulzies and maximum fun for everyone. And another thing to that is also the stage will be selected at random. If you both want to do a certain map, I guess I could allow that. But if you guys are disagreeing, don't troll and pick one the other guy doesn't want. We're gonna do it at random. And again, this is don't try and bullshit me, because I will have the footage if someone records it, which is another reason I want it recorded. Without it's gonna be a lot easier instead of going honor code. And if you don't know how to set any of those settings to what I just said, just PM me, of course. Ask me a question, whatever. Another rule of the tournament, you are only going to pick one character and use the same character throughout the tournament. No switching characters on anyone. Same character throughout the tournament. Again, honor code, or I could just have the footage and proof of what's going on. That'd be a great thing for that, also. Also, it's not required, but I would like if you guys had the same nameplate thing. You know what I'm trying to say? The 5-letter thing you can have above your head. I would like if that was the same throughout the thing too. I know it's usually the same throughout things, but make sure that's the same as well. It's just much easier. It's not required, I guess, but it would make things hell of a lot easier to understand for people who are watching. Now, a main big reason and concern for a lot of people is that this is going to be through the internet. So there's a sort of honor code in the winners. I can't be there sitting next to you guys all the time while you're facing off. So I'm going to have the winner PM me. Yeah, that's going to be what's basically going on. You're going to private message me if you've won your match on YouTube. If you do lose, do not be upset to the point of where you quit your match, because there are going to be going for first, second, third, and fourth. It's going to be like a triple. It's going to be it's going to be like a quarter ranking, which means first, second, third, and fourth. So there will be a loser bracket. So if you lose once, don't quit and stuff, and don't don't be a douche. Just take the loss, and if you lose twice, take the loss there as well. Don't try and do up all these quitting stuff and, oh, I lost connection, because that's, again, why I'm having the recording. If you are down 2 stock, which means you're losing 3-1, and you somehow lose connection, I'm gonna call bullshit on that. Now, if I call bullshit to anyone, like two people send me a PM saying they've won from the same match, or I get a message from another kid saying, okay, this guy's quit on me twice saying connection issues, but I've been beating him. What should I do? Since I am in charge of this, I will, in fact, remove whoever. If here's one situation, I'll give you an example. If 2 people message me saying they've won, one guy's like, yeah, I won, and the other guy's like, yeah, I won also, from the same match, I'm gonna call bullshit instantly, because there's honestly no way of proving who did it unless someone sends me the footage right away. Like, if someone's like, hold on, I won the match, and I know this guy's gonna probably be a douche and message you saying he won the match too, so I'm gonna just send you an email real quick with the footage, just so you can. I didn't bother editing it, I'm sorry, but here's the footage, I won, it's proof. I will accept that, and I will remove the person that tried to trick me out of the tournament. Now, if that happens, there's going to be an empty spot on the bracket, but that pretty much means the next person gets a bye. So you have a chance of getting a bye if someone's a douche, but I'm going to try full well no douchers allowed. So that's pretty much all that, I believe. All the tournament rules. Stage selected at random, 5-minute matches with 3 stock lives, and with all items on. You have to pick one character and keep him the same throughout the tournament. I don't care if you have different colors of the character, but make sure it's the same character throughout the tournament. And same name thing would highly be recommended, just so you know. Honor code, if you win, PM me, blobbity blue, that's all great. And if you lose, don't troll because there is a chance for 3rd and 4th. Now, how you know you're going to be in the tourney, I'm going to get into. I'm going to get into a little section on my sheet, which is miscellaneous, it says. Yes, I wrote a sheet just to make sure I'm getting everything. It says how you know you'll be in the tourney, how the bracket's going to be set up, and time when the tourney is taking place. I'm going to start with how you know you'll be in the tourney. Simple, I'll PM you when I decide to. I think in about a day, if my estimates of response is correct, it'll take about a day to get us good solid, about 20 or so responses that I can put into a 16-man bracket. So that's that. The bracket is going to be set up randomly. Again, I'm going to, in order of response, I'm going to number people in order of response, and I am going to pick randomly through the generator who's going to be in the tournament, and then again, a random generator, I'm going to pick who's going to face who. Now, I can also manually put people up in the brackets by saying, okay, this guy doesn't have a capture card, but this guy does, so I'm going to pin these two together so we have footage from that. So that's that. The time... Oh, sorry. I'm still in the bracket. The bracket is going to be set up kind of like the Runaway Guys bracket. If you do not know who the Runaway Guys are, I'm going to put a link in there in the description. If you're watching the Whoolist uploaded version, it won't be there, but in my channel, they're in there. I don't know how you couldn't know of them, but if you don't, they're a collaborative group of LPers, three biggest in the game, Proton John S.A., Sugar Conroy, and Nintendo Capri Sun collabed, and they hosted an invitational tournament, kind of similar to this, except they all met in person. And it's going to be kind of set up like that. There's going to be a loser bracket, and the loser bracket is going to lead up to a third and fourth match. Instead of actually having the loser bracket lead up to a finals match, and a guy getting a second chance to be first. It's actually going to go the other way. It's going to be a first and second definite, and then a third and fourth definite. Except there's a little twist with the bracket at the end. Pretty much, I'm having it's going to be like a good 3 or 4 day tournament, and pretty much what this means is it's going to be, one day it's going to be the preliminaries and the preliminaries of the losers bracket, which is going to be a lot of matches, so we got to keep our heads straight for that one. The next day is going to be the quarterfinals and loser quarters. The next day is going to be the semis, and then I'm going to have a special thing for the loser semis. I'm going to have, since there would be 4 people left in the loser semis, I'm going to... excuse me, I burped again, damn. For the loser semis, I'm going to have a fatal 4-way match, because as you know, you can have 4 people up in Brawl, but it's going to be a 1v1 tournament for the whole thing. But I'm going to have like a fatal 4-way match between all those guys, and whoever comes in first on that match will get third, whoever comes in second will get fourth, and the other 2 get bupkis. I'm just kidding. You made it to the semifinals, you'll get some recognition for 5th and 6th. And then obviously the finals match is going to be on its own day, which is going to be the day after the semifinals and the loser finals, I guess you could say, because it's the loser semis, but at the same time it's the finals, losers finals for 3rd and 4th, 5th, 6th kind of thing. So 6th is the lowest place. It's going to be 1 through 6, and I'm going to post all the winners and stuff. Another reason you should be subscribed to my channel and add me as a contact is because I'm going to be posting all of the videos and all of the brackets. I'm going to be posting the bracket on my channel. So if you're not subscribed to me and you missed the bracket, what are you thinking, you know? The bracket's going to be on my channel. So it's all like, if you want to participate, you're going to have to be subscribed to my channel so you know what's going on half the time, you know? I guess you could have uber lucky timing and know when everything is on your own, but it's going to be pretty flexible as far as I'm concerned, so that's that. One big thing before we pack it up here is the time the tournament is taking place. This is going up, I believe, Wednesday, on Wednesday, March 14th, on the Whoolist channel, and is going to be up probably around midnight or so of the 13th on my channel. I don't know when exactly they're both going to get up, but I just wanted to say that it is not definite when the times of the matches will be, but I am looking, it's all depends on the responses. If I only get 4 responses by the weekend, we're going to have to postpone it for the next weekend, but if I get enough responses by Wednesday during the day, or even Thursday morning, I'm going to have it Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and Monday, the tournament. Going to have it then. So if I get enough responses fast enough, the tournament's going to be coming up like lightning. So be ready for that. But if I don't get enough responses right away, we're going to have to postpone it. Or if I get enough responses Friday, we're going to have to postpone it a week. I'm sorry to anyone who might be upset by that, but that's just, we're going to have to. But I'm aiming it to be this weekend. Now, a lot of the brackets and stuff are going to be, all of the match times are going to be posted along with the brackets, and you'll know who you're facing through the bracket, YouTube-wise. So, pretty much, it's going to be all YouTube names on the brackets. You'll see the bracket, and it's all going to be YouTube names for who you're facing. So just obviously, like, be smart here, guys. PM the guy. It's all on you to PM the guy and make sure you add him as a friend on the Wii. You know, it's all up to you, and I can't really do it for you. You need to do that on your own. PM the guy you're going to face through YouTube, and say, dude, what's your friend code? We got to play. So, that's that. Again, you need to be subscribed to me just so you know when that bracket comes out, so you're not derping late on that. You need to see that bracket when it comes out. Anyway, just to finish up, I am United States Eastern Time. So if you're anything other than United States Eastern Time, you need to go look up online converters for time zones, just to see, like, oh, I'm plus 3 hours his time, so that's when I have to get on, because all of the times of when you're gonna meet your opponent on are going to be, United States Eastern Time. I will also put that on the brackets when I show who you're gonna face and when. Again, if you and your friend who you're gonna fight have a mutual agreement and say, hey, dude, I can't make it during the time it's stated. Can we meet on a different time? And you meet on your own time. Now, please don't make it like, oh, we're gonna meet Saturday when the next round starts. It needs to be in the enclosed day. But just if you're like, yo, this is a better time for me, you good? And he's like, oh yeah, that's fine. So if you PM him and change the time, you'll have to PM me and notify me, but that's fine. That's perfectly fine if your friend is okay with that, if your opponent's okay with that. So that's pretty much all I covered. All I have to cover. The bracket's going to be self-explanatory when I come out with the video. The time zone's United States Eastern, so if you look up a time converter for where you are, that would really help me out, or that'd help you out mainly. I went over the bracket. And how you know you'll be in the tourney is just simply PM. Now, message me if you have any questions. If I was unclear on anything at all, PM me. There's going to be a video, probably tomorrow, announcing the winners of the picks and the listing of the brackets and times and everything. There's going to be a video tomorrow announcing who the winners were and the picks of the brackets, or the picks of the tournament, I guess you could say. The picks of the tournament. Now, all the technicals are out of the way. Of course, just rewind the video. I know it was a very long video. I think we're coming up on like 25 minutes right now. But I know it was a long video, but it might be a good idea just to make sure you have everything pinpointed and all the rules and what to do. Just watch the video again. If I plainly said something, you know, make sure you message, like, don't message me saying, like, oh, when do we know who's in the tournament? Like, what? If you watch the whole video, you will. But I know some people won't, and I'm gonna have to deal with that. But just don't be stupid. Like, I know it's a really long video, and you probably won't want to, but a good thing would be to go back and watch the video again if you really want to. Or if you remember where I said something you had trouble on, rewind back and make sure you view it again. Don't blindly PM me if I obviously stated something. But if something was a little unclear to you and you need help solving the problem, just make sure you PM me. And I am again gonna say PM me about the tournament. Nothing to Whoolist. I will not stand for anyone messaging George. I told him to notify me if anyone messages him about it, and they will instantly be out of the tournament, because we are not gonna really tolerate that, because again, I've said 30 times, message me instead of George. I'm the one running this thing. I'm the one gonna put up the videos. So, with all that said, I believe I've covered everything. Except I might have covered this, but I am going to put up in the video tomorrow my email, so you guys can email me the videos, or if you post the videos on your channel, that would be even better, because I know software that I can grab a video from YouTube and download it so I can upload it myself. That would be great if you could upload it yourself. That would be fantastic, actually. And then just PM me, yo, I put up my video of my match, can you go ahead and do that? There is one thing I haven't explained. The videos won't be, like, live posting. Like, the day after, like, during the preliminary day, I'm not gonna post, okay, this is what happened in the prelims today. No, I'm gonna post all of the tournament videos when it's all said and done. Like a week after the tournament's all said and done, I'm going to post all the videos. So I know it's going to make people a little antsy, but don't worry. I know I've said that 30 times, but I think that has covered everything, actually. Oh, one more thing, damn. I know a lot of people are going to be looking for a prize. As of right now, for first place, there's nothing. I mean, I did have one thing in mind, but we're going to get into that when you win, okay? Right now, there's not really anything, though, so it's really just for fun, you know? But, I mean, I will come up with something for the winner if the winner so chooses something. So yeah, that for a fact. Here, see? Crumple in the paper. Crumple in the paper. That covers everything. So if you have any questions on the tournament, any questions at all, anything I was unclear about, anything I forgot to mention, that's an important one. Anything I forgot to mention, oh, you didn't list this about the rules of the tournament. What about this? What about that? You need to PM me and notify me, because I will know none the wiser if I forgot to mention something or something. That's on you guys, but I really hope this is a good success. I really want to do this again, but we got to make this one a good one too. So I thank you all for watching, and if you've stayed to the end, just make sure you rewind and make sure you have all the facts before PMing me or something. I'm going to try and kick this off tomorrow and put up who won and stuff tomorrow. We'll have to see about that, but I'm looking forward to this weekend, okay? So with that in mind, make sure you wisely comment. If you know you're not going to be around this weekend, don't do it. But I might try it anyway, because I believe that it's not going to be right away this weekend. But if it is a better outcome than what I believe it will be, then it will be this weekend. So it's gonna come up quickly if we get enough feedback. So just keep that in mind when you post. I am just at this point ranting, so I really hope you guys enjoy what I'm trying to do here. I'm just trying to bring the community closer together. Remember the big ones: sub Whoolist, sub me, and add me as a contact, and just rewind the video for anything else you missed. PM me if you have any questions, and I will talk to you all hopefully during the tournament. See you all later. Peace.